Good musical Monday morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day, and it's going to be a pretty good week, too. Um, Today, I'm going to talk about a disliked meat, and that is, liver. Wait. No, that space shouldn't be there. Oh, Oliver. Yes, Oliver. Based on Charles Dickens' novel Oliver Twist. That makes a lot more sense. But anyway, it opened in London June 30th of 1960, ran for about 2,600 performances, and closed in September of 1966, which was a pretty good record for a musical in London at the time. Ron Moody originated the part of Fagin. And interestingly enough, the part of Artful Dodger, consider yourself at home. Yeah, not very good. But anyway, the parts were alternated as it was juvenile, youth. But juvenile is a youth. But anyway, being Dodger was Phil Collins and also Monkees fame Davy Jones. Interesting. It came to Broadway January of 1963. Ran about 775 performances, closed November of 1964. And Ron Moody brought the part to Broadway, reprised it, as well as Davy Jones reprising The Artful Dodger. Now you know. It had 10 Tony Award nominations, including Best Musical, but it did not win Best Musical. Do you know what did that year? A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum by Stephen Sondheim, starring Zero Mostel. It only won three Tony Awards. But yeah, so that was its Broadway run. Then in 1968, it was brought to the theaters as a motion picture, as most musicals do. It had garnered 12 Academy Award nominations and won Best Picture. And it was actually the last British film until 1981, Chariots of Fire, to win an Academy Award. So yeah, then it was brought back as a revival in 1983 for a 5-week stint on Broadway. Led by Cameron Mackintosh of Les Miserables fame. Ron Moody returned as Fagin. After that 5-week stint, they brought it back to London for a couple weeks, 17 performances, with Ron Moody and as Nancy, Patti LuPone. It had been revived quite a few more times, and actually just came off Broadway. Ran from May 3rd to May 14th. So yeah, it was a pretty popular musical. It was delightful. Ron Moody said he wanted to make the part his own. Dickens wrote Fagin as a villain, but Ron Moody wanted to make Fagin more of a mentor and a clown, to make him more lovable, and he succeeded. Where I'm going with this is Fagin has his wonderful solo reviewing the situation. A man's got a art, hasn't he? Joking apart, hasn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fellow be a villain all his life? All the trials and tribulations, better settle down and get myself a wife. And no wife would cook and sew for me, and come for me, and go for me, and go for me, and nag at me. The finger she will wag at me, the money she will take from me, a misery she'll make from me. I think I better think it out again. A wife you can keep anyway. I'd rather sleep anyway. Left without anyone in the world, and I'm starting from now. So how to win friends and to influence people? So how? I'm reviewing the situation. I must quickly look up everyone I know. Titled people with a station who can help me make a real impressive show. I will own a suite at Claridge's and run a fleet of carriages and wave at all the duchesses with friendliness as much as is befitting of my new estate. Good morning to your magistrate. I think I'd better think it out again. So where should I go? Somebody? Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions have always been villains and thieves. So at my time of life, should I start turning over new leaves? I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn a bob. Is it such a humiliation for a robber to perform an honest job? So a job I'm getting possibly, I wonder who the boss will be. I wonder if he'll take to me what bonuses he'll make to me. I'll start at 8 and finish late at normal rate and all. But wait, I think I better think it out again. What happens when I'm 70? Must come a time, 70, when you're old and you're cold, and who cares if you live or you die? The one consolation's the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a bad one, and a bad one I shall stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. I don't want no one to hurt for me or made to do the dirt for me. This rotten life is not for me. It's getting far too hot for me. Don't want no one to rob for me, but who will find a job for me? There is no in-between for me, but who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out again. Hey! Like Tevye, huh? But anyway, so yeah, this was actually requested by one of my parishioners at St. Anthony's, Joanne Diaz. So Joanne, hope you enjoyed it. So yes, this has been Musical Mondays with Joe. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thanks for watching. God bless.